This summer, give it your all with Xfinity Mobile. With the best mobile coverage, with millions of secure Wi-Fi hotspots and 5G where you need it. So you'll never miss a moment of the action wherever you are. Cut your mobile bill in half. Plus, try Xfinity Mobile free for a year. Xfinity. Imagine that.
Everyday heroes. Extraordinary stories.
Are you guys ready?
Pretty cool truck, eh?
Hey guys, light them up. I don't know what we're getting into.
Watch Highway Through Hell tonight at 10. Only on the Weather Channel.
Currently in our area, 95 degrees under sunny skies. Tonight, generally clear, low 74. Winds light and variable. Wednesday, mainly clear, hot and humid, high 98. Winds light and variable. Wednesday night, a few clouds, low 76. Winds light and variable. Here's our 7-day outlook.
Areas around Pueblo County, Colorado, facing some poor air quality, all thanks to the Aspen Acres fire that ignited Monday morning and quickly exploded in size, forcing the evacuation of thousands across 2 counties. And as of this morning, it had burned more than 28,000 acres. So these fires are not just going to go away overnight, and neither is the smoke, especially for sensitive groups. Unhealthy air quality expected for much of Colorado tomorrow. Also in Utah, upstream from the Cottonwood fire that we'll talk about, and then in Arizona. We've got the Pocket fire there not far to the southwest of Flagstaff. The west, after the lack of snow this winter, the heat wave in March, we're just really fire prone right now. In Florida, we still haven't gotten deep enough into the wet season to put out all those fires. And you can definitely see the smoke from the Pocket fire in Arizona, from the numerous fires here in Colorado, and there, not far from Cedar City in Utah, that's where we have the Cottonwood fire. It's only 4% contained. About 94,000 acres burned there on the I-15 corridor. And again, this is the 4th largest wildfire in Utah history. And when you look at the drought situation in the Four Corners region, and in fact, most surrounding western and central states dealing with a very significant drought situation because of the factors I mentioned that have been months in the making, and with the trough west ridge east pattern basically locked in place for days and days to come, we only have some chance of some light rain in the eastern part of this area. Most of the rain will be farther to the north. When the pattern doesn't change very much, we don't have much of a change in the precipitation forecast either, Mike.
Dr. Knapp, thanks for that. Let's bring a look at Dallas and show you, the stadium right now. Earlier today, Norway, a 2-1 winner against Ivory Coast. Sorry if I give it away for you. But the games are, watchable here in the U.S. because the games are being played here and they're at good times. Sometimes when the World Cup is in Europe or it's in Asia, man, you're watching games like 3 o'clock in the morning. It can be tough, that's for sure. And the games have been truly outstanding. If you missed yesterday's matches, by the way, you may have missed the most incredible day of World Cup play in history. It was magnificent. All right, so let's talk about the games tomorrow. Belgium and Senegal playing here at the Outdoor Stadium in Seattle. Temperatures in the morning on the cooler side in the 50s. In the afternoon, temperatures in the 60s. Partly cloudy skies. On our fan comfort index, we'll call that 1s and 2s. And only a 2. I mean, 2 is solid, but a 2 because maybe a little bit cool pre-game. During the game, after the game, absolutely ideal. You're out there for Fan Fest. I think you're going to really enjoy the conditions here, and it is dry. Big matchup for the U.S. taking on Bosnia and Herzegovina tomorrow here in San Francisco. Again, really beautiful conditions here in the Bay Area. Looking for temperatures in the 70s before, during, and after kickoff. We'll call it prime the entire time. Looking excellent for us here in Northern California. No issues whatsoever on your fan comfort index. Now let's skip down to L.A. This is Thursday's match between Spain and Austria. Temperatures here are very nice, mid-60s to right around 70 degrees. We've got a noontime kickoff here. Now in LA, again, we've got the roof overhead, open air on the side, so lots of good ventilation here. But the 12 o'clock kickoff brings our temperature right at 69 degrees. Fan Fest at Coliseum should be absolutely terrific. Love this. Forecast is ones all across the board here, so prime conditions in LA for this matchup. Spain, one of the favorites. Then it's Australia taking on Egypt. This is a 1 o'clock game on Friday. Now, this is in Dallas, and we know the temperature's incredibly warm over the next probably week or so in Dallas. This time of year can get brutally hot in Texas. We know that. All right, so 1 o'clock kickoff. Temperature's going to be about 93 degrees with a feels like temperature at 100. Love that we've got a retractable roof here, so the roof will be closed. FIFA's mandating that all the roofs that have retractable roofs, all the stadiums have retractable roofs, actually keep them closed for game play. But feels like before the game 95, feels like during the game 100, feels like after the game at 102. So what's that mean for your fan comfort index? There's not a lot of comfort when the temperatures are that high and the heat index is that high, especially during and after the game. Tough to brutal conditions. Anywhere you're going to watch this, any watch parties, outdoor watch parties, awful. Now, the average July temperature in, say, Australia is 52. In Egypt, at Cairo, it is 90. Now, more than half the players for Egypt do play in the Premier League in Egypt, but the season runs August through May, so generally during the cooler months, but most of them should be used to the heat. But again, this one will be played in a retractable dome. Enjoy the games. They've all been spectacular up to this point.
Did you know your choice of toothpaste is as important to gum health as brushing and flossing? Try Crest Gum Detoxify. It penetrates gum pockets to eliminate the trapped plaque that brushing can't reach. For healthier gums in just 2 weeks. Try Crest.
Are you sitting at home living in pain? Maybe it's in your hands or your back or your hips. I'm here to tell you that joint pain doesn't have to be a life sentence. Hi, I'm John Walsh. You know, for 40 years, I've been